name's Finn. I'm Australian. I'm 27, and I really want to be a game designer. I'm currently in my final year of university. I start in about a month, actually, and I want to document my journey of really locking in and mastering the skills that I am passionate about. I'm going to be doing that through drawing, both the classical pen and paper, digital drawing, creating environments, 3D modeling, and as a little extra fun thing for myself, so I don't procrastinate, give myself a little task to focus on instead of playing video games. Uh, I'm gonna try and make some music. One of my friends said, it's gonna take time, so you may as well start now. I did open Ableton the other day, looked at it for maybe 10 minutes, watched a tutorial on the interface, pressed some buttons, made some noises, and then I closed it. So I'll just be filming and recording everything that I'm doing, showing you why I'm doing it, my thought process, and yeah, hopefully by the end of the year I've got a nice big journal of the things that I've created. It looks good as a portfolio. So YouTube, I'm going to try and do weekly, and then as of next week, I'm going to be uploading to Instagram every second day. It may turn to more if I end up having more stuff going on. It's a journal of my dedication to creation, and I just want to bring you guys along for the ride. So if you're interested in any of that sort of stuff, or you just, I don't know, want to support me, that would be awesome. I'd love that. A like, subscribe. I've never asked that before, it feels very weird, but I think you got to do it to get it, basically. So yeah, uh, thanks for coming. Um, I'll let the next guy tell you what's happening. See ya.
Hello, it's the next guy. Um, first off, we're doing a bit of environment design, and before we do that, you got to get your ideas down on paper. But before you do that, you got to warm up a little bit. So here I am doing a little bit of a warm up, doing some shading. Going to my phone. Get off your phone. I think I was just changing the light to see if you could see it better. Yeah, I am. But it didn't help. So do some primitive shapes, sorry. Sphere, cube, cone, triangle, cylinder. Bit more shading, a bit darker so you could actually see it. And then I think I move on to some cube shading. So just trying to get, not cubes, sorry, trying to get a square while just shading the shape. And then again some squiggle shading, just to get the feel of the pencil. Sort of a nice weight. And then here we go. Some drawing, some ideas for the environment that I want to do. Um, I I found this YouTube video by what's his name, Magnet VFX, and he just makes a really cool sort of water environment. So I used that as a basis. Um, Looked up some sort of beaches with nice big rock formations, and then I sort of draw pictures of them that I found. I'll put the references after this so you can have a look, um, and maybe a close up of them as well. But this is what it looks like. Just my thought process. Have a beach, big rock in the distance, and some people or something for scale closer to the camera. So that first one, you can see the little tiny people at the bottom. Second one, I didn't put anyone. I think I put footsteps, but you can't really see it, which is a bit disappointing. Learning curve. I will get better at this, I think. And the next one, again, I use people's reference of scale. Just some people walking down the front. I think one guy taking a picture as well. Lovely. You could see that. And then lastly, no people for reference. just a real rocky beach, which was done in Unreal actually, the reference photo that I used. So, big motivation, inspiration, sorry. We'll have a look and see. Yeah, cool. So that's my sketches. And here they are close up. So with the reference picture, you can see I'd sort of changed them a little bit, made them square for one, and then try to put something in them for reference scale. So the first one was person, then footprints, those are clouds, and then people again. Alright, and now we're going in Engine. Unreal Engine, of course. So I did kind of use that tutorial as motivation. It definitely helped me with the water. It's just a plugin. It's pretty easy to find. You just search it, water, in the plugins. And then recently I got the whole Quixel Megascan catalog for free, which is great. I recommend anyone doing that if they didn't. So I was just going through that, looking for things that he used, as well as I thought that would match the reference images that I'd done. And then started building. I will say next time I might just set up a camera so that you don't see me flying around the place. It's a bit disorientating. But yeah, so you'll be able to tell which one I picked. It was one with the footsteps. Maybe not yet, but by the end of it. So just trying to fill that weird gap there in the sand. It was showing up in the viewport. I didn't want it. Looked ugly. Changed it to a nice little lighting to kind of match the reference image. So the shadows sort of look the same. And then just using those mega scans from the Quixel bridge. They're so good. They're so easy to manage. They just fit into each other so well. And then I was trying to make a bit of grass, because it's got like a grass section down the back of the mountain. Or cliff, sorry. I'm messing with it to try and look like real grass, but it didn't turn out too well. The fact that the rocks in the foreground as well, so I got rid of them eventually. I got to a point where I was kind of happy with it, but it still didn't look right to me. Just messing with it a little bit more, trying to get that final look that I'm happy with. Put some more rocks to replace those ones I deleted. And then yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Next I'll be doing map layout. A little block out of that. Okay, next, game level blocking. So if you can recognize that, it's Nuketown, one that I know very well from COD. So I started with the first person shooter level basics kind of thing. And then I started doing this way, and I was like, I don't need to do this. I don't need to do it like this. Get rid of everything. Just make a massive floor. And then we can build the walls. I was messing around a little bit with everything. And then I was like, oh, move away from there and just actually just build the structures. So just messing with scale at the moment to try and get it to feel right. Doing the fences. There's one of the spawns. Putting all the little huts. Putting in the stairs so you can go over the balcony. I didn't make it you can go inside. Maybe I will in the future. I'm so sorry about those birds. I live in Australia and there's a lot of wildlife. Especially right outside our balcony. Making the front of the building. This bit was a little big and I couldn't figure out why. I think I made that too wide. It should have come a bit closer. You'll see in a bit when I go into the level and play it. It does look a little bit off. So it's filling with stuff, trying to reset scale. Yeah, I fixed it a little bit there. Still feels a bit big though. It's adding more fence. It's obviously not perfect. This took me about an hour and a half maybe, and I did get a little bit sidetracked on some things. Like I made the fence on this balcony here. You'll see in a bit, which was very unnecessary, but I like detail. So, but for some reason I didn't do it the other one. So adding some things. There's still stuff I've missed, which I only noticed until I got in and played it. I was like, that doesn't feel right. So yeah, and here we go, into it. First person, like we're playing COD. Yeah, there's a hut missing there. Meant to be there. Here we go. Climbing up the balcony, shooting the boxes. Spawn killing. There's your little billboard. I feel like there's something missing there as well. Obviously the door to go into the building. And the garage. Your little truck. Your bus seems too big as well. Getting up here, little hedge. Back into the enemy spawn. I left these boxes around just so I had something to interact with. So it wasn't too boring. Trying to get this one over the fence. Can't do it. Moving on. Some more boxes. Going up on this balcony. Jumping off. And then back around to the edge. Sorry, that's my cat. He's begging for dinner. He's 20 minutes early. Alright. And then lastly, some weekly sketching. So I was going to show you this big book, but I'll show you my little daily sketch. So I've been working a lot on humans, mainly their heads, and trying to work a bit on perspective. But of course, Little Frog at Night. First page, always a little bit daunting. Gotta draw a bunch of things. Second page, a little bit ruined by the ink coming through, but we move. Just draw around it. Third page, bunch of heads. Different ways from reference and head. Same as this one. Couple references. And then the rest from my head. Same as this one. Mostly reference. Little Emma Stone there. Wasn't meant to be. Little giraffe. Definitely meant to be. And then everything else on this page is just me trying to warm up. So this, the shading, the boxes. I do a bit of cross hatching here. Trying to get some proportions. Neck a bit fat though. And some nose practice as well. Last couple of pages. Some more cross hatching. This guy is from reference and the rest are all from my head. Just trying to use that as motivation, inspiration. And this one, actually very happy with that. Looks kind of real, but not bad. Next book is just a little teaser for what's come to this week. What's to come, sorry. And then we're done. Just want to thank everyone for watching this far, if you've got this far. And I'll see you next week with another video. Thanks for coming. Hope you have a good week.
Hey! Oh, my chair is so loud. Hey, I'm Finn. 20. Start again. Oh, I just poked myself in the eye. My name's Finn. Why do Whoa. I did that. I finished. Modeling, I'm going to be doing environment design. Slamming the desk. What was I saying? I don't know. For some reason. Let me get a drink of water real quick. Hydration. Very important. That was like 100 mils. How big's my mouth, bro? I keep ad-libbing. I'm an ad-libber. By... Why can't I just read that? Channel. Action. This is hard. What I was saying. Damn. Wait, can I edit this in post? I don't know how to do that. Lock in. This year is Finn locking in. I'm penning it now. Does that say? Who am I asking? You. Fuck. Why is this so hard? I'll let the next guy tell you what's happening. Yeah. Oh, I didn't even stop it. God damn. God damn.